Welcome back, everyone. All right, we're talking about the Angel Tree program, and it's a fantastic program. There's nearly 8,000 children and seniors who are hoping to be adopted this year, and that's what it's all about. So joining us now, we have Major Stacie McWilliams with the Salvation Army Metro Atlanta Army Command. Just joining us to talk a little bit about this and the impact that it has in Georgia as well. So Major McWilliams, thank you for being on.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, welcome. Okay, you know, I feel like first we have to start by talking about, for those not familiar with the Angel Tree program, tell us what this is.
So the Angel Tree program is something that really began in the late 70s, early 80s. Before that, the Salvation Army had provided toys for children, but not at this level. It started as a toy shop, and it became something that the public could become more involved in. And so now that's what we know as the Angel Tree today. We take applications from families that are in need, and those that qualify then go on the Angel Tree as angels from ages 0 to 12, and our Silver Bells, who are 65 and older.
Silver Bells.
Yes, and the people love to adopt both the angels and the Silver Bells.
You know, I feel like for so many people, Major McWilliams, so many families, this is something that becomes a tradition for them and something they enjoy doing together, getting to shop for these seniors and these kids. So talk a little bit about that, how this is a part of the holidays for so many families.
It really has become a tradition for many families. They love to take their children, and I have had people come in with their children saying that they did this when they were young with their parents, and now they're being able to pass that tradition along to their children. And just to be able to teach them generosity, graciousness, you know, helping out in the community, giving back. So it becomes a big part of it. So yeah, it's very important to a lot of families. We had last year a family that came to our Angel Tree warehouse and donated their time to help us get all of these angel gifts ready. And it was her 50th birthday.
Oh, wow.
And that's what she wanted for her birthday, was for her family and friends to come and volunteer with her in our warehouse.
It's amazing. Spirit of the season.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of the items that we typically see on those cards. I mean, what is it that the children are asking for, and what is it that the Silver Bells are asking for?
It's really interesting. The Silver Bells ask for warm clothes.
I was going to say socks. Socks for a guest.
Socks, warm clothes, shoes. Every once in a while they'll ask for bedding, pillows, that kind of thing. The kids are kids, right?
Yep.
It doesn't matter where you come from, what your circumstances are. Kids are kids. And so we see the same things that you would see from your own children asking, you know, for things. So they're asking for iPads, and they're asking for gaming systems and bicycles and, you know, dolls and Barbies and so many Legos. Dinosaurs are huge. Yeah, dinosaurs are huge. Girls and boys.
Oh,
everybody wants dinosaurs. So we get some of the sweetest requests. You know, it's a lot of fun to look through what the kids are asking for.
No, that's what I've always thought is so wonderful about the Angel Tree program, is that there's all kinds of toy drives, and in fact we're involved with some of those here at Fox 5. But with Angel Tree, it's what they are actually asking for that they'll hopefully receive under the tree.
Yes. And we hope for that. We actually here in the Atlanta area, we do two different asks. We do a wish and a want.
Okay.
And so we will get, you know, a lot of times, of course, it's the mom that's filling it out, or the grandma or the dad, you know, that's filling it out. So we'll get bedding for even for the children, you know, that kind of, and the want is almost always clothes, shoes, coats, that type thing.
Okay.
But then when it comes to the wish,
the good stuff,
that's the good stuff. That's the fun stuff. That's the stuff that gets to go under the Christmas tree. That they get to look forward to.
So, you know, the deadline to be able to go and actually pick out an angel off the tree has passed, but that doesn't mean that we can't still help out. So what can we do?
So although the Angel Tree deadline has passed, but I will say that all of our almost 8,000 angels were adopted.
Wow.
Which is wonderful. I've served in many, many locations across the Southeast for the Salvation Army in some beautiful communities, but the generosity in Atlanta is overwhelming. I have never seen anything like it in the 4 years I've been here.
That's
and
incredible.
So they're not only are they taken care of, but they come in with just stuffed bags of things for them to get at Christmas. The things that they can still help with, if someone is still interested in helping, we always tend to run low on items for our 11 and 12-year-old boys and girls.
Okay.
And shoes of every size, from toddler to adult.
Okay.
Those are the things that we are typically seeing that we need extra help with towards the end of the season.
So what would you do with that? And if you don't mind, for those of us that maybe have children who are older, or we don't have children yet and can't really remember, or, you know, well, what are the 11 to whatever age group you just said, what are they wanting? You know, so some recommendations for things we can get.
So for the 11 and 12 year, like 10 to 12-year-old boys, it's a little bit easier. Sports things are always great. Remote control cars, again, Lego, the bigger Lego sets, that type thing are very helpful.
Okay.
Girls are a little more difficult. You know, a 5-year-old little girl is a 5-year-old little girl,
Right.
and that she wants a Barbie. They all
Right.
do. A 12-year-old girl may be ready for makeup, or she may still be playing with her baby dolls, which is all perfectly fine. So it's a little more difficult to know. So
Okay.
we like to have a little bit of everything that we can
So do a
choose
search,
from.
and you should be able to find some,
Yes.
you know, some recommendations if that's something that you can get.
Right.
So let's say we go out, we buy some of these items. What do we do with them if we want to be able to give?
All you need to do is bring them to our warehouse where we are processing everything. We can give you that address. We can give you a website.
But I'm also going to put up this website right here,
Yes,
so
that's
folks at home.
perfect,
But yeah,
yeah.
go ahead, and if you want to give us the address.
It's
as well.
2029 Tucker Industrial
Okay.
in Tucker.
It's on the website.
There
right?
you go. See, there it is.
That's where folks can find it. Okay, you know, I'm so glad. At first I was like, oh man, I wish we would have had you on earlier. But I'm glad we have you now, because there's a clear picture of what that need really is,
Right,
and
right.
kind of filling in those gaps,
Yes,
right?
Right,
Being
right.
able to-
And that need will come right now. Right now the warehouse is full, but as we begin to process through our angels that have come in, we will realize there will be 200 or 300 angels that were adopted that either don't come back to us in time to process them, or someone has adopted and maybe something has happened in their own life and they've forgotten about that angel that they had adopted it. You know, life happens, and
Yeah,
we
of course.
understand that. So then we have to go back and take care of those children from what we call scratch. We go back and fill them from scratch. So that's when we begin to see, oh my goodness, I don't have really anything
Yeah.
left in the warehouse for a 12-year-old girl.
So it's good to have that stuff
It's
on hand.
very good to have that buffer. Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. If you've been, you know, wanting to do this and thought, you know, I've missed the deadline, I'm not still able to help, there is still a way that you can contribute to the Angel Tree program with the Salvation Army and make a heck of a lot of difference in the life of a child, or maybe a silver bell as well this holiday season. So Major Stacie McWilliams, Salvation Army Metro Atlanta Area Command, thank you so much for sharing the message today.
Thank you. Thank
We
you for
appreciate
having
this.
me.
Of course, 8,000 children and silver bells. It's amazing. Wow. All right, our time is 11:37, and we are back right after this.